Hello folks, ThomFnG here and welcome back to XCOM 2, Episode 10, Operation Swamp Giant. Affect Retaliation and moderate difficulty, so hopefully I can get some more faceless to get some mimic beacons. I think what I'm going to do is probably get another flashbang or two as well, just as much as I use the grenades, flashbangs I think are a better priority. May as well keep my grenades, as it were.
We're picking up an intermittent distress signal, and as far as we can tell, the aliens are hitting back against one of the resistance outposts. It doesn't look good. We're moving in to secure the area as quickly as possible. Neutralize all enemy contacts.
And contacts.
Menace 1-5, hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
Great.
Bien reçu.
Tout de suite.
Okay. Well, this is a bit awkward.
Befehl bestätigt. Moving to designated coordinates. En vigilance.
En vigilance. Moving on target location.
Yeah, a bit
Not a
awkward.
problem.
Not in a good position.
Come and get some. Moving to Overwatch.
Bestätigt. Überwachung mit Overwatch. I've got eyes on an advent.
Oh, that was lucky. Oh. No, what's that there? Something's out there. Oh.
Steht noch.
Hostile neutralized.
I might want to keep on high then. If that's the way it's going. Stay up on high. Maybe. Ooh, that's a nice shot. Nice shot. I don't want to be doing them.
J'y vais.
I have to go there no matter what. Excuse me. Hiccups.
Je suis dans ta tête.
Got the hiccups. Got the hiccups.
Cible extraterrestre abattue.
Alright. Still got you. Blade Masters. Get down low and see what happens.
Kill
I
confirmed.
think I'll still cover the high because I know there's people over there.
Sure thing.
I think I'd still rather stay up here.
Verstanden. Bewege mich zum Ziel.
Got it. Moving.
Mir entgeht nichts.
You get smit. Yeah, they're all way over there.
No!
No! Oh. So I've got a sniper up high.
Affirmatif.
Affirmative. Right. Go wrong, I would like to go with you. Yeah, I've still got a good cover up here actually, so.
Location confirmed.
And
Go, you're safe. Go!
oh, fine. Cool. I think I'll come
Wechsle
down there.
Position.
So I don't know if they might be somebody, so
Scanne Gebiet.
so be on the safe side here.
On the move. on my way. Je suis parti.
Je suis parti.
Je passe en vigilance.
I think that'll be fine. Do. Oh, yeah, it's not good.
We're losing civilians left and right,
Aye, aye.
Commander. We need to get these people out of here.
Je rejoins la position.
Yeah, if you're in like the middle of a neighbourhood battle, why would you be doing that?
Position confirmed. Get out of here.
Why would you be doing that? Why would you be doing that?
Verstanden. Rücke ab.
Verstanden. So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Na los, zeigt euch.
And that gives me 6. That's mathematics, folks. It's mathematics.
Closing on target position now. Heading out.
Scanner court.
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Tout de suite.
Yeah, mais so come to
Affirmatif. Je couvre la zone.
Peekaboo. I see you. Should have enough firepower to. Right. There's a lot of Thompsons in this, eh? Really getting shot.
Ennemi neutralisé.
Okay. Happy days, happy days, happy.
Moving to position.
Come here, because I can still get to them as it were.
Covering
So
now.
I'm not happy with that. If I move here, I'll probably engage the ones over there. So I'll wait just now with you.
Position confirmed. Absolutely.
High ground.
Und los geht's. Feuerschutz.
Fire shot.
Je vais me mettre en position. Viens par là. Scanning. I'm on it.
L'observation.
That was good.
Moving.
Quite tasty.
Let's go. Move out.
Alright, do I go for it? Come back. I'm not risking it.
Je suis parti.
I like that spot a bit though. Not gonna lie.
Vigilance. I'm on the move.
I would see them by now.
Affirmative. Covering now. Sure thing. On Overwatch.
Bin dabei.
I should have reloaded.
Tout de suite.
Ooh.
Rolling. You're good to go.
Right, I think I want you up there now actually.
Allez, on bouge.
Allez au rouge. Yeah, I'm gonna reload with you. Reload with you.
Es kann losgehen.
That makes sense, just get reloads
Je suis
in.
prêt à y aller.
Try and kill this area, and I've got all of them to back me up, so.
I'm ready. I'm on it. Affirmative. Covering
Bitte
now.
Feuerschutz.
Tout de suite.
And they're coming to me now, so. They killed all the enemies over there.
Shot failed.
Well, that's a miss. Time for a grenade, I think. Take your covers. Grenade. I would prefer to get you in that. I really would. Okay. I really would.
Cible éliminée.
Locked and loaded.
Mm-hmm.
Understood. Moving out.
Let's find a way else.
Got it covered.
Right.
Come on. Could use some ammo over here.
Get that one. Ah, so you must be a baddie. Oh, can you just make it on a list? Please.
Protégé.
Please.
Nous sortirons vainqueurs.
Open you up.
Frag out.
Open. You should be dead. He's even burning. He's not even burning as well. Alright, 90%.
Only the best.
All the little perch up here, I like it. Just gonna always be like that. Can kill you outright. I would prefer not to.
Ready to engage.
That's better.
Target disabled. Negative. Weapons dry.
Okay.
Rücke zur Zielposition vor. Got some advent here.
Ah, I didn't think about that. You, well, I can deal with you easily enough. Okay. Can deal with you easily enough.
L'esprit est ardent.
Kill you, freeze the back one. Yeah. No, I do think, well, I think that one's one of the people.
Extraterrestre neutralisé.
Can open up and kill you. Oh, just the range. Just the range, eh? Just a range, pal. Peekaboo.
Enemy down. Got here.
What do I do here? Do I give you...
Mir entgeht
I
nicht.
think he's just gonna run.
Moving to Overwatch.
Lovely.
Feind ausgeschaltet.
What's gonna happen? If he can just like sit a bit right there, I'll be quite happy. If he would like to. That's one turn. Alright, is that one turn or is that 2 turns? 2 turns. Alright. So, damage 46. 68. 9 damage. Okay. So, you got a level, you got a level. I think I would like the Grenadier.
Locked and loaded.
Nice. So, limit beacons, there's 9.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Oh, that's a painful one, that. Painful, painful. I need a new chair, a new bench, a new chair. Something in mind that looks cool. Doing PVC pipe. Yeah. That was good though. I was more aggressive, but then again I don't know if I just got lucky with my aggressiveness that they were all in that corner. I'm gonna get it's luck. Definitely luck.
I'm certainly impressed, Commander. Another heroic effort in the field.
Right. I'll keep you there now. I might be a pistol. Ooh, and a fan stock. Now that's nice.
Another impressive effort, Commander. My expectations were high, and yet you have exceeded them.
Well, I like that. Okay, snipers. So I'm going to change one. So you're upon fire. Long watch. Long watch. Squads. Long watch. Okay, so I'm going to make another pistoler. Okay, running gun. Yes. Always the way to go with a ranger. You get in. I would rather see people go with Deadeye. Don't get me wrong, it is good, but I would rather go and get a pistol shot. It seems bizarre, but every time I seem to do this, it doesn't give me a massive boost as what you would think. So I'm going to go with lightning hands, because I would rather have a 100% shot than a 97% shot. Put it that way. And you go in, ton of fire. You're medical, so you're going. I'll do that with you here. Controversial. Yep, it's controversial. That certainly is. Stop it.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Plotting new course.
Oh. Getting double sound. 8 days and get faceless. Hopefully.
Maximum
Day
power
or two.
consumption reached.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, got to start doing that now. Nope. Yeah, so I'm gonna go here, get power, proving grounds, that and that. That's what I'm going to do. I could do it that way. It doesn't matter which way I do it. Shit. I do that every time. I've really got to make sure I'm more better structured for that.
Avenger plotting new course.
I don't know where I'm going. Going somewhere.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Shh, that's pretty shit. Until, in a way, pretty good.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our
These magnetic-based weapons are a lot like the early railgun prototypes. They fire projectiles at extremely high velocity.
Booyah. Yes. Not that fucking good. Okay, so having finally gotten a closer look at the Gulf's rifle technology Advent have deployed among their forces, I'm fairly confident we can develop a magnetic weapon system of comparable power. The obvious question, why not simply use the Advent weaponry directly, was discovered early on by resistance forces in the field. Some years ago, the aliens began integrating a sort of genetic verification technology into the weapons that prevent them from functioning by any species without DNA, whose DNA has not been pre-encoded. Unfortunately, the system also exerts lethal force on an unsuspected, unauthorized user, a fact we should disseminate as widely as possible amongst the resistance cells we have contact with. As for a very own variation of the technology, Dr. Shen and I have taken components of the alien weaponry recovered from the field and utilised the key elements to develop a substantial prototype. We can safely begin reproducing the system as the needed materials become available. Yeah, see, codename it should have been Dredd or something, like Judge Dredd DNA. Simple things like that. That's all I ask. Alright, so instant, I'll do that and then I'll get the faceless and then I'll go for the Gauss weaponry.
Though I was never witness to one myself, countless observers attest to the existence of a much smaller, less intimidating variant of the sectoid that took part in the original invasion. In the time since, this new being, the product of clear genetic manipulation, is now a familiar face to our forces operating in the field. The sectoid's rapid physical evolution over the past 20 years is a testament to both the aliens' mastery of genetic engineering and their pursuit of advancement, regardless of the risks.
So, sectoid, codename Kecksburg. Preliminary autopsy exam conducted by Dr. Richard Tygan, acting science officer. Although my direct surgical experience is limited, the alien's genetic manipulation of the species previously catalogued as a sectoid provides a certain familiarity in relation to human anatomy. While the earliest documented accounts of the sectoids on Earth indicated examples no larger than 1 meter in height, the specimens we encounter today are all nearly twice that size. knowing full well that the aliens continue their efforts to integrate human and alien DNA. My findings here only reinforce the notion of a continuous development process. The larger sectoid variant has an even greater proportion of human genetic material, selectively combined with the intention of improving the otherwise limited physical capabilities of the original. With enhanced psionic capabilities and greater overall strength, I say they have succeeded. Yep, you're not wrong there, pal. You're not wrong there.
Knowing that my past surgical experience is limited, I am sure the crew appreciates that I hone my skills on fallen Advent forces before triaging our own wounded. To the uninitiated, the common Advent trooper is seemingly human. The aliens have disguised its most glaring divergence from the human form with a carefully designed helmet. Despite a thorough analysis, I have yet to discover what, if any, advantage the Advent hybrid soldiers' enormous eyes provide. Testing their visual acuity will no doubt prove difficult.
So, Trooper Autopsy, codename Deacon. The most public face of the Advent security, the standard Advent Trooper serves in a first response role in areas of high public exposure. Although rumours as to their origins have persisted for years, it's only recently that we've confirmed that they are in fact the product of a human-alien hybrid development. My initial autopsy indicates that the troopers were at one time entirely human, implying some means of gradual genetic enhancement without the rejection concerns that would normally plague these experiments. The body itself maintains the general outward appearance of a typical human, with the most crucial changes occurring in the cranial structure. It is my belief that the Advent Trooper received their orders, that is to say, are controlled, directly through a psionic link engineers are part of the genetic modification process. As we first discovered in the field, the eyes are notably larger, perhaps as an unintended side effect, as they seem to provide only limited improvements to the trooper's visual acuity. The aliens have managed to disguise this glaring physical trait from the general public through the use of cleverly designed armour. Big eyes. Big eyes, eh?
While most of my involvement in the chip, the Advent Stun Lancer was apparently outfitted with the intention of serving as a civilian peacekeeping unit within the city centers. Although they are equipped with weapons capable of administering non-lethal blows, recent reports indicate an increasingly aggressive stance taken by these units. Although Advent clearly intended for these units to be their means of dealing with any unruly civilians within the city centers, it seems they have come to rely on more brutal means of pacification in the time since.
It would certainly seems so. So, on both the physical and genetic level, the Advent Stun Lancers are nearly identical to the troopers our forces regularly see in combat. However, a minor yet crucial adjustment to the muscle fibre density of the Lancer improves both agility and overall survivability. Equipped with non-lethal weapons capable of easily disabling human targets, these Lancers were first deployed during the earliest days following Advent's establishment of the city centres, when civil unrest was more of a common problem than outright resistance. In studying their usage and deployment, this raised an interesting question. If the Lancers were among the first Advent forces deployed, and their survivability is somewhat higher than that of the standard trooper, did the aliens consciously reduce the trooper strength based on their assessment of the human combat readiness? This would simply imply a system of rapid genetic modification beyond what I had previously imagined and the aliens were capable of. It would also demonstrate a degree of genetic fluidity that I would have previously assumed that was irrelevant to the aliens, based on the variety of unusual experiments they have conducted. Maybe so, mate. They can still kick our ass, you know what I'm saying? It's still kick our ass. Alright. I'll go for Goss, and then I'll go for hybrid materials. Oh, I'll go for baseless.
I am at a loss for words to describe the difficulties we have had in attempting to handle this creature, affectionately known as the Faceless, to our troops. The nebulous form of its physical structure, including a pliable, semi-solid outer layer, seems to be slowly degrading now that the creature has expired. There is also a pungent odor that only seems to grow stronger as time passes.
As time passes. Of course it does. Of course it does, mate. Okay. I'm going engineer.
What can I do for you, Commander?
Oh, I'm gonna get some stuff. Alright, I think I'm gonna get one of you. Gotta be careful here. One of you and one of you. Battle scanner is useful, but not necessary. Rifles. 2 engineers. Alright, well, at least their damage is going to go up a wee bit.
Here. For the first time in a long time, we're actually a threat to the aliens, and they know it. Now we just have to make all those people in the colonies remember what we're fighting for. My father didn't die so we could become a race of cowering test subjects for the aliens to toy with. We just have to get the people's attention.
Commander, you should establish contact with the local resistance network as soon as possible. The aliens are undoubtedly moving forward with their plans.
I'm trying.
Avenger plotting new
See
course.
what's in the black market. See what's in the black market.
Market is open.
Engineer. Here. Yep. Good. Right. Let's do as quickly as possible. Or do I? Yeah, I need to as quickly as possible. 26 days. That's not bad.
Setting course for India.
Let's go here. The supplies. How long do I have for that? 16 days and then 3 days for it.
Commander, the aliens have made significant progress toward their goals. New advent facilities are cropping up around the world.
Yeah, keep coming fast, eh? Well, that's not too bad. I'll take that.
Setting course for East Asia.
East Asia. Alright folks, so the next mission is Operation Demon Walk. This has been ThomFnG. As always, practice makes perfect, and I'll see you in the next one.